Hello lads and welcome to another episode of Sunderland's Resurgence. We have passed the transfer window and thankfully no one's out of contract. No one has agreed to move club at the end of their contract, I don't think anyway. If they do, it's news to me, but currently alright. As my phone's just gone off. We have had some good results. You might have just seen the table there, but look, first in the championship. We haven't lost since that Brentford game. It's been, draws and that. Since we last played, I think, who did we play? I think we played Derby in the last game as well. And we've got Derby again, I think, which is a bit strange, but there we go, it's Derby once more. And yeah, it's a game where we're going at the top of the table. The first time we've gone into a game top of the table in a while. Last time we did that, I think we lost actually, so yeah, it's not great. But there's a few good results, a few frustrating results in between. This two do draw with Barnsley. I played a weaker side and I paid the price for it. Seb Larsson coming back to bite us. Also, we had a draw. We had a 3-1 win against Blackburn. I'm just seeing here, Danny Graham actually ended up scoring against us, but we did get the job done. 2 goals in added time of either half. Next was a draw against Cardiff. Very frustrating draw, how we managed to lose the lead given we scored in the 90th minute. They scored Kenneth Zahore in the 90 plus 3rd minute, having us leave the Cardiff City Stadium with the draw. It's frustrating again, but after this there was a result against Forest which we won 3-1, and then we beat Blackburn again 3-1 at home. Well, last time we played Blackburn at home we actually lost, but this time we played them at home and we won to the same scorelines we won away. Danny Graham scored again, so he scored twice against us, around about the same time as well, but we did finish them off on that one. And we are going to be playing this game against Watford. It says Preston on there. I don't know why it says Preston, because that's exactly the same as this picture here. It is everything about that's wrong. It's Watford, it's at home, they're 19th, and I think the time's right. I think it is 3 o'clock, but yeah, it's strange. Okay, I think this is the lineup we're going to be playing against Derby. In fact, we're going to have Emilton in there because he's been class this season, and I want him to obviously play in this system as much as possible because he's a young player. He's 18 now, still 19 now. But regardless, he's looking decent. His potential's getting higher and higher, and he's learning stuff in the game, which is crucial, as we can't really afford to pay for many of our players. In goal, then, Robin Reiter. He has returned from his injury. He's back and ready to play. Michael Wood can go back into the reserves, as we have Jason Steele on the bench, who started off pretty shaky, but he's kind of got to a standard where I think he's alright to be a cup goalkeeper. I've got a back four, getting very familiar now. Matthews, Wilson, Gilabodji and Jones. We still need a left back desperately, but we can't even afford to get one on loan. That deadline's now passed. It wouldn't have made a difference. Embel and Dong, again, you're seeing very frequently. The attacking trio behind Vaughan, though, it's forever changing. This time we've got Kazri, Honeyman and Asoro. I find Kazri often does well on this side of the field, whereas we've got Honeyman just behind the striker. I think he's the best one for that role, and Asoro's been doing so well recently. Plus he's quite young as well, so I want to keep him there. Lyndon Gooch, 7.22 rating. It's hard to keep him out, but look how well these attacking players have been playing. We've scored the most goals in the league. We've had the most possession in the league. We've done very good to get into this position where we're first, and now it's time to try and keep that position. So, a couple of notable players. They've got Carson in goal. You can't see that because of my webcam, but they have got Carson in goal. They've got Marcus Olsen, I believe. Yep, Marcus Olsen at left back. We've got Joe Ledley, Vyman, some good championship players and players that have got experience in the championship. Derby currently sitting in position where they're going to be comfortable. Let's have a look. They're 4th in the championship, so they're right in our tail. That's why I've decided to play this game again, and obviously this time we're at the Stadium of Light. Right, so Derby's getting things kicked off here in this first half here at the Stadium of Light. Ideally, we want to keep this run going, and we start off with a shot early on. Ideal. Paul McShane injured. Lovely. Fantastic. More of that, please. Right, so it's Derby, we've got the first highlights, what I expected. We're not going to stay at the top of the league for very long, but we have won the ball back actually. As soon as I say that, Vaughan gets it in the centre here. He's trying to work some space. He really should get his head up and pass, but He doesn't do that, does he, Vaughan? He's just running forward. Some of the problems we're having with some of our attacking players, we don't really look up and pass. And on the counter-attack, Khalifa on the second chance. What a save that is from Robin Reiter. A double save. Both saves fantastic. We've got 2 men on the posts as we try and defend this corner, which should be fine. Has now got the ball. This time he doesn't need to head it on. It's straight to his feet as he gives it to Vyman. Vyman's going to square it to Kent. Now it's Ledley. And another save from Reiter. Tell you what, he's not on full sharpness, but he's been absolutely fantastic in this first half here. We're letting them have too many chances. That much is clear. Vaughan, yes, thank you. That was horrible commentary, but at the same time, who cares? James Vaughan scores another. Adam Matthews with the assist, of course, high up the pitch. Plays a 1-2 kind of with Embleton. Strange outside the boot pass. And Vaughan, I thought it was a header, but it's actually a low volley into the bottom corner. I thought Kazri would have scored that just because I subbed him off, but thankfully not. Honeyman whips the ball in. Now it's McGeady. McGeady gives it to Honeyman. I thought he was offside there, but Vaughan has a chance. That one's definitely a header, surely. As he gets his second of the game, and surely we've seen off Derby here. Once again, Honeyman whips in the corner. Look at the attendance, may I say. Embleton's now coming off. He's terrifying us, so we're going to have Kone. We're going to have a back 5, and we're going to play a 4. We're going to play a 5-2-3 or a 3-4-3, however you want to look at it. There we go. We've got a nice little circle. A nice little circle. I love the tactical analysis that I provide in this channel. We've got a nice little circle. As Ledley shoots, the nice little circle does its job. As Vaughan just drives into the defender. What else does he do but obviously score? He's the difference maker in this game as we beat Derby by 2-0. Good win, boys. Well done. Everyone looking delighted. Look at that morale. It's fantastic. I'm probably going to meet you again for this Wolves game. No, not a Wolves game. It's a Watford game, which is actually a Preston game. Other way around. But yeah, that's the plan. Fulham ended up winning, and we're both on 68 points after 34 games played. It's getting tighter. Preston will obviously be a tough game. Preston and Watford in Hull, they're all tough games. But at the same time, I want to kind of whiz through this. So we're going to play Watford out of these games. In fact, I could probably play Preston and Watford. It'll be kind of a bumper episode where we're playing the 3rd place team, try and create even more ground between us and Preston, who have been doing very well for the season. So have we. We've kind of overachieved when you consider we've sold players and we haven't really brought anyone in. We've also got Watford here in the FA Cup. So we're going to play these 2 games. And we're going to simulate this game against Hull in the next episode. So I'm glad you enjoyed this one. I don't know why I've just suspected that. I'm very tired today, if you cannot tell. I'm all over the place, but I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Make some suggestions if you want. Don't know what was still out with a broken ankle, but you know, that didn't need to be mentioned, did it? It was right there. It was right here. You know, whatever. I'd like to thank you all once again for watching. Do you like me Sunderland blanket, which I've had for ages and I've never used? And I'll see you later, lads.